Fox Carolina Weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
And then when you have something attached to your wrist that buzzes every time you get a notification too, that's not always a good thing either. But we will be notifying you, of course, about the weather changes coming soon. We have one more day of mild weather, and then look at the slide down here. 50s on Friday, staying in the 50s through this weekend. More 50s into next week. Now, this is not too uncommon for this time of year, but I personally have been enjoying the 60s and 70s for highs. We will not be so mild toward our Thanksgiving week. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s currently. We're at 52 in Gaffney, 48 over in Abbeville and Greenwood, 46 up in Asheville, and 53 for Hendersonville. So tonight, upper 40s. It's not going to cool down a whole lot more in the upstate. Mostly clear in the mountains, mid 40s. And clear skies on the way. But that's going to change. Here comes the rain moving now past St. Louis into Cincinnati. This is a heavy line of showers. No thunderstorms expected with this for our area, but a couple of showers up in the mountains and maybe even a sprinkle or two in the upstate. But it's going to be tough to get much rain outside of western North Carolina. I'll show you that in a second. 60s and low 70s. So one more mild day, but it won't be quite as pretty as today was. The clouds will be rolling in. So on the Carolina Sky Meter, almost went all the way, but we went 9 out of 10 since there will be those extra clouds and a few showers possible toward late evening. So here's a look at Thursday morning. We're going to have some clouds rolling in. Can't totally rule out a sprinkle really at any time on Thursday as all that moisture is going to be working its way in. But the better chance of rain comes as a front approaches. There's 3 p.m. The mountains, especially near the Tennessee line, seeing some rain. And then as we move forward, notice it tries to get into the upstate, but all we end up with are a few passing clouds and then maybe an isolated shower. But by midnight, clearing up so that for that lunar eclipse late on Thursday night and early Friday morning, skies should be mostly clear. And we'll be heading into a sunny Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday too, looking good. But at the beginning of Thanksgiving week, we will begin to see some things changing. Some shower activity from the southeast extending up toward New England. Not a good thing for those who are trying to travel, of course, especially if you're trying to catch a flight up toward the northeast. And the other part that's going to be interesting next week will be as this low pressure gets going along New England and pulls in some snow for some of these major hubs like New York as well as Boston. So we'll have to watch out for that and potentially some delays that could happen on Tuesday into the biggest travel day of the year. But locally, we'll be clearing out. So by Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, if you're doing some travel, maybe just down to Atlanta in the car, weather should be just fine. You just may be cranking the heat as it will be a little bit on the cool side. In the mountains, watching for some chillier weather Tuesday into Wednesday, but we will start the work week on a wet note and possibly even a wintry mix at times in western North Carolina, Tori.